You're now watching a clip from the Inspired by show. You can watch the full episode on our YouTube channel or listen on iTunes, Spotify, or wherever you get your podcasts. So make sure to head over there, leave us a 5-star rating if you enjoyed it, and follow the show. Nearly 3 years in, and in that, you've helped loads of clients with their content, with their social media strategy, with everything about that. You've also launched your own podcast, Money Honey, which is just, it sounds so fantastic. And now you're writing a book. So, you know, you've achieved so much, and let's say you're writing, you finished writing a little while ago. What made you want to write the book?
It's another thing where we say, oh, I've got a book in me. Like, I'd love to write a book one day. And this one day, I was like, no, day one. Like, day one begins now. And sometimes it's good to wait because I needed to wait for the thing to write about, right? But I've been writing this book from 3 years ago, you know, just collecting all my ideas. And, you know, I've binned a few manuscripts. Even the one that I brought to you, we actually started from scratch, didn't we? So I was like, no, okay, let's start again. And it helped to write it all out. And if you're thinking about writing a book, you have to write it out, because otherwise, if it's still in your head and not out on paper, your head hasn't got any more space for the good stuff to come in. So I binned my first manuscript, but it was already written. And so just put that to one side, and then the new stuff just started flowing. And that was reason number one why I wanted to write a book, was for me to turn that day one into one day. The second reason was that, again, back to that philosophy of positive pollination in my business, which is, right, I work with a lot of one-to-one clients, okay, because I love that intimacy. That one-to-one, just all about you. Like, if I'm working with you, it's about you. And I thought, but I want to help the industry. I want to help the globe. I want to help everybody as much as I can. And there's only one of me. So how do I duplicate my efforts and put myself out there so that more people have access to me, even at a much smaller, reduced budget? If it's just buying a book, then I could be on the shelves and on the desk of so many other mortgage advisors and financial advisors who perhaps haven't had the one-to-one access with me, but they now have it in the book. And so the quicker I can educate the IFAs and the mortgage advisors to learn the principles in the book, the more the positive pollination is impacting our society. Because if they learn how to put themselves out there on social media and educate our society has then got access to them on how to make better financial decisions. Because, you know, do you have a trusted mortgage broker or IFA that you go to? Do you have like someone on speed dial that you're like, whenever I want to make a financial decision, I know who to go? You don't.
No, I've been through 3 or 4 mortgage brokers in all the different property deals I've done for one reason or another. Yeah.
So if you're listening to this is how crucial it is for you to get yourself out there, because people like Chloe, I can't believe you can't think of one person. You're like, yeah, this person. Yeah, that's sad. That's sad, because I've got access to the most elite financial advisors, the best mortgage brokers, the most passionate protection advisors that will protect you, your kids, your home, your family, your health. And that's selfish of me to keep that from you. That is very selfish. And it's selfish for these advisors not to put themselves out there, because they are not helping people like you by playing small. You have to play big in any industries. And this is pharmaceuticals, beauty, fashion. What is playing small going to do? Like, you're not reaching the people that need to hear from you. And people like you are waiting to hear from the golden advisor.